Hi everyone, welcome to BumbleBeeCrafts. Thanks for tuning in to another video from me. Happy Friday. I hope you're all doing well. Looking forward to a nice weekend. Today's video is another part of the fabric flowers that we've been creating. It's part 3. In part 1 we did the hot glue gun method, where we were rolling the fabric round and creating these lovely almost rose-like flowers. In part 2 we did very simple strips of material that were then just sewn together, so there was no gluing, it was all hand sewing the little flowers together. So in part 3, a little bit more technical, but once you do them, then they're easy to put together once you know how to do them. We're going to be creating these cute little flowers that use the buttons in the center that they're like this. They have that kind of button rather than the ones with the holes in. I can't think what they call these style buttons, but you get the gist that they're those style. So I've got a few of my vintage buttons there. So yeah, they look so cute. Now I was asked by a lovely subby, hello Elizabeth, thank you for supporting my channel and requesting to show a video how I would use these either on a journal cover or to decorate some ephemera, that kind of thing. I will be getting to that. I haven't forgotten what you suggested. I just want to be able to get a few different types of flowers together, so that when I come to that video I can look to see which type of flower is going to be best, because these ones came up really quite thick and quite chunky, and that middle bit is quite hard once the hot glue gun set. So these I don't think would be practical for decorating up lots of pages in a journal, because when you go to write on them they would be quite tough, whereas these would be perfect because they're just really soft and flimsy. And these are, I mean, this one's not too bad, this one's quite soft. This one, the cotton used is quite a stiff cotton, so that's quite a hard one. So I wanted to get quite a few different types of flowers together and then just have a mass play with all the different types of flowers and see what works best. So that will be coming, but I have a couple more different flowers to create with you, this being one of the ones. I've got a variation on this, and then I have another one as well, so there's probably going to be about 5 or 6 parts to the flowers, but I will then get to them to show you how I would like to use them to decorate them. Okay, so the flowers themselves, I just love these. They are so cute. They do take a little bit of a prep. As you can see, I've got some templates down. Now my Big Shot does actually work with this. I've got a set of circle nesting dies, and it actually worked with this material. Now this is really thin cotton. It came in a fat quarter pack, so it's very thin, nothing too heavy, and it seemed to cut them absolutely fine. However, it wouldn't cut this lace material, which you would think is even thinner, but it just did not want to cut that, nor did it want to cut this heavier cotton material. So I then decided to make myself some little templates. Again, from these I just used 2 or 3 layers, and they are really nice and strong chipboard templates for me to use for anything, for a circle template. But if you don't have this and a Big Shot, then you can just easily draw around. You can draw around your Fabri-Tac bottle, a glass, anything that's circle that you like the size of. I'll give you the sizes of these ones. This one going across the middle is 1 3/4 inches across. Then we went up to 2 1/8 of a circle. Then we went up to 2 1/4 going across. I think these were, yeah, they were literally stepping up one time in the nest of dies. This one is 2 3/4, so slightly bigger, and then this one's the biggest one that I've done, and that is 3 1/4 inches across. So I have, as you see, got some more bits already prepared, but I just wanted to do one more. This silk taffeta won't go through the die cut machine, so I'm going to do this with my templates, and as you can see, it's two-tone, so I thought that would be really quite nice to have different coloured petals, sort of rotating the colours around. Now we need 6 to create these flowers, because there's 6 little petals that just work really nicely. And I first saw this on Pinterest ages and ages ago, yeah, I've been saving it ready to do for these Fabric Fridays. So you can, if you do any dressmaking or any things, you can get these dressmakers chalks, or you can use heat soluble, water soluble, or even chalk pencils, just to draw around them. But to be honest, when you're creating these flowers, what you do is you I'll show you on this one, because where is it? One of them, yeah, one of them here has still got a bit of the black line. I couldn't get any of these pens to work, so I ended up having to use a Sharpie to go around. What you do is you fold it in half, do your stitching around this area, which means that is all hidden in the center, and we put a little circle over the back so it hides it, so it doesn't really matter if you have to go around in pen. Don't worry about it. So we want 6 of these, 3 in one color and 3 in the other color. Okay, oh, we will get 3, that's good. That is good, I was hoping we would. Okay, so we'll cut them out in a moment. Let's do 3 in this one. So how are you all doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you checked out my bonus video on Sunday last week, because there was a special announcement at the end. I won't give it all away, but yeah, go and check out that video if you haven't already seen it. There we go. So yeah, you just need to do this again. If you've not got anything, just draw around something to do this, and you want 6 for the flowers. Now I just find it easier to cut them when they're not all joined up. It's just me, I just like to do it this way. I'm not very confident in my circle cutting. Okay, so let's just quickly cut around these. Now I'm using this, trying to remember to do the same way as I would cut fussy cut with card. Turn the fabric rather than the scissors. I don't always remember to do it. Okay, now I keep these because I've got an idea, these are all my scraps so far, that these would stuff into little padded hearts or something like that. It's another thing that I'd like to make, is some little heart decorations and things. So that's another idea for another Fabric Friday. We could look to make some other decorations for our journals out of fabric. But yeah, I don't throw these bits away because they're great for stuffing things. It's a really murky day here today. After all the interchangeable stormy, windy, wet weather for April. May started off so beautifully with warm, sunny weather. Actually got up to 27 degrees in the garden over the bank holiday weekend, and that. Here we are today. It's chucking it down with rain. It chucked it down with rain all day yesterday. We had a brief bit of sunshine in the afternoon before it clouded over again and chucked it down for several more hours. And woke up this morning and it's just grey, and yeah. Perfect day when it's like this and you can't get out in the garden to craft. A perfect day for crafting. Okay. Last circle. Okay, so there we go. So that's all you need to do. Then what you do need is some cotton. This is just some straightforward cotton, just normal white sewing cotton. I've doubled it up thickness, and this is just an everyday sewing needle. It's not anything fancy. So we'll start with this one that we've just cut out. And what you need to do, make sure we get it the right side, as I said, is you want to fold your circle in half. Just do a bit of a press. And then let's make sure this is, yeah, I might just zoom the camera in, just bear with me. No, we go this way. There we go. Let's zoom this in, and if I stay in the center here, so I bring the needle up, it's already knotted like so, and then you're just doing a running stitch all the way around. I'll show you. Basically you don't have to make it completely straight, that bit isn't. I'm just going round. This is good if you're not confident, you don't feel that you're a neat sewer. You don't have to be neat. Oh, come through. Taffeta. And then what you do is I hold in the middle and just pull, and then you just manipulate it to how you think you want it to create a little petal, and that is your first little petal created. Still keeping the thread on, you don't knot it off. We do, oh that's it, we were going to go with the pink next, weren't we? We do a pink one. You do exactly the same, fold it, and what you got to remember though is when you're stitching it, you want the top the same way. I don't ask me how I did it, but when I was doing the first couple that I tested out, I was doing it the wrong way. I was like, really? How can my brain do that? I knew which way I needed to go, but so we pull this. What have we got going on here? Oh, see, look, I've twisted it up already. We've got this one underneath it. How have I done that? Oh, I've got it underneath in the middle here. Oh my. Don't do this. Don't do what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out how to get that out. Oh. Right, there we go. We come through here. And we want to come through here. There we go. Oh, how on earth did I manage that? Right, okay, so pull in your threads so they join up. There we go, we're getting there. It's quite stiff, this material, this silk taffeta. So that's two. They look like a pair of little bunny ears, don't they? Okay, is that the right way? We'll do this, so we'll do another one. Hopefully this one will go a bit better and I won't twist it all up. So I'm going to come up and just start going round, gathering that together. It's probably the needle is not quite the right one to perhaps go through this thick. You can see it's starting to take shape now. I've got 3 of them in, so we go. It's actually looking really nice, isn't it, with the two-tone. So we go again with this. That's better. We're getting the hang of it again now. So we want one of these. So I'm gone quiet because concentrating on my stitching. Come on, through you come. Yeah, this needle's probably not the best for this one. Worked great with the other cotton material. Okay, so we will pull that one in. Oh, it looks so good though. It does look so lovely. And then lastly, we've got another pink one. One of the lighter pinks to put through. And then it can all be put together. Okay, pull that in. And then what you need to do is just join these 2 bits together and decide which is the back. This one's going to be the back this way. So all I then do is just put a stitch through here, try to come through here with my needle. And there we go. And then you just pull tight. Not too tight, you don't want to snap your cotton, but yeah, just pull that tight. And that is a cute little, oh, that looks so lovely. And then all I want to do is just knot this off. So I'm just going to come back through those again, pulling it all nice and secure. And then all I do is just a few little stitches through these at the back, just to pull them in. Okay. Let's come up here. There we go. Now I'm going to cut the thread, and what we need to do is a tiny little circle on the back. So these are some of the scraps, and I just want to cut myself very roughly a little circle, and all you do is that will then hide the thread and that mess up. It actually looked quite cute. as the centerpiece as well. If you didn't want to use buttons, you could just use a circle in the middle, but we're going to glue this on the back, and that seals the back of them. So I've done that on all of these. And I'm just using my good old Fabri-Tac glue. And then that, minus the cat hair, just goes, and I just press that down. So yeah, if you didn't want to use a button, you could do the same again, just a circle in the center, and that would keep them really nice and soft. But I like the buttons. I'm finding it's a good use for these vintage buttons. So what have we got? We've got a little purple center, and because you've got a bit of a hole, this little dip, which I find very awkward when you want to sew buttons onto things for our junk journaling, they can be quite awkward to use, these ones. We've got a pink. Ah, there it is. We could always go with one of these in the center. Oh, that's it, that's the one. That looks lovely. And then I just put a bit of glue around this button, so around that top bit of the button, and then on this that goes into the hole, and where you've got your little hole there, that can just push in. Hold it for a few moments while the Fabri-Tac glue dries. And that is another cute little flower. How lovely is that? Let's see, 21 minutes. I did struggle with the fabric and the needle, but yeah, that is lovely. Oh, I really like that one. So that's that size flower. Okay, let's go again. I'm going to need a bit more thread. There won't be enough on here. So let's do some more thread. I do like a fairly good length, good length of thread. And thread it through. Somebody commented the other week when we were sewing stuff about knotting it, and it was a game changer for them. It was for me when I see this. All I do is I just lay the needle over that, got my thread here, wind it round. I always do 3, and then you pull that, holding on to it all the way down, and don't get knotted up like that. There's the ends, and there we go. There's the knot. I didn't do it completely to the end. It's probably because I had too long a thread. I see a lady that I watched that does embroidery. I see her do it, and it's like, how's she doing it? It took, because she never showed you how she was doing it. It took her took me 3 or 4 videos to try and figure out how she did it. But it was like, oh my god, that works every time. Perfect. Were you trying to do these knots and then do another knot over the top of it? No. For years I struggled that way. No more. Do it that way. Okay, so what should we do? Should we do another one of these size, I think. Let's do, I do want to try this lovely curtain material. Again, it was really, really thin cotton, and it cut perfectly. So let's fold this in half, and we will start another one in here. That's going to be lovely. So I need to go, really do need to try and see if I've got a weekend free where hubby can take me to the charity shop, because I need to get some new materials. I don't like to buy new. I do buy new, sometimes I do buy the new fat quarters because they're just so beautiful, and pretty patterned ones. but if I can help it, I do like to source a lot of my material from a charity shop, old clothes and everything. It's recycling and repurposing, but I'm getting quite low on my options of fabric. I'm finding I'm using the same ones over and over again, and I'd like an injection of new type of fabric, I think. So either that, or I need to find somewhere online here in the UK that will do sell scraps of fabric that are at least fat quarter size, so that they're like remnants of the dressmaking industry or upholstery industry. But yeah, I need a weekend where hubby can take me to a charity shop, I think. Not being able to get out and about much because of my health does limit me. Shopping online is a godsend these days for me. Okay. This one's going a bit easier, isn't it? Okay. So there is a variation to these flowers, so I will be showing that in a few weeks' time. I like to do something different most weeks, rather than keep repeating it all. But let me know if you want me to just carry on with the different types of fabric flowers over the next couple of weeks instead. What do we do here? That's it. Right. Pull that way. There we go. And then this one. I'm folding it the right way, aren't I? Yes. The light is not very good. Yeah, that's our 6th petal. So we turn it over, and I want to just pull that nice and tight and go through here. I need my thimble to dig my thimble out, because there we go. Pull that in. Yeah. So the bigger you do get a little bit of a hole. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can just see there's a little bit of a hole in there, which is another reason why, like on here, I had to put a material through. Incidentally, with this one, I tried sewing the button through, but it just wouldn't hold still. It would move and everything, so gluing it is definitely the best option. So let's just come through some of these layers at the back. That just helps to pull it together, I find. And we'll go up through this little lot. Yeah, that just pulls it together nicely. Oops. Come over now. Look at that. There we go. I will do a knot in this one. That taffeta material was not ideal to get the needle through several times with a knot, but we'll do a knot on this one. There we go. Cut the thread, do my knot. Perfect, look at that every time. Okay, stab that back in there. So we want a little bit of material on the back. Now I've got a bit of the same material here, so let me just cut out a rough circle. It really is a rough circle because I'm not very good at doing a circle. Perfect. Keep that in case I do a smaller one. So let's glue this on. Sounds like our brown garden waste bin has been emptied. Oops, gosh, dropped that. Sorry, everybody. Hubby was assisting, doing some gardening at the weekend. We were clearing out the front garden and chopping down our choisia. Now it's finished flowering, or hubby was doing it. And I wondered if the moth had been overwintering in there, because it's gorgeous lime green and yellow moth that when I went to put something in the brown bin on Sunday, because we were doing that Saturday, opened the lid and it was on the lid, so rescued it and put it back into the hedge out the front. And so I said to him today, I said, when you put the bin out, please check that there's no more moths in the top. Obviously it was in the foliage that we collected up. So I'm just looking now for a little button that's going to go in the centre. I don't know if we want something even bigger. Oh, that's quite fun. It's a bit big. I don't think I have any other. Got some little gold shiny ones. No, I don't like that. What about that one? No. Oh, there's a paler one there that's a bit smaller. It's a bit white though. I do like that colour. And I don't think I've got any smaller ones that are that colour. No. Okay, I'm just going to go with it. I think that's quite funky. I like the colour match. So we will put our glue on. I'm just, you can see better with this one, just putting the glue all around here, because that's just going to tuck through and hide that. Just hold the glue down. There we go. Manipulate my petals. That's the other good thing, you can manipulate them, tuck them under. They're so cute. So cute. So yeah, that hides everything, makes it really neat at the back. And then you've got your lovely cute button on the top. So they're the two that we've done in this video. How are we doing for time? Half an hour. We could do some more. We could do a couple more. Shall we do another smaller one? Let's do one with the lace. Let's do this one, this size here. This is, so that's another one of those. Let's do the lace. So as I said, because you can see the Sharpie on this one. As I said, you won't see it with how you fold it. So sorry, I was probably off camera doing that, holding it closer to me as I'm doing it. One. Just gathering it up all around. like so. So you could do this in front of the sofa and then leave like doing the gluing bit afterwards. You can just do all the sewing, getting them done. They're just such a lovely little, quite meditative really in doing these. But then I do find sewing things like this a very calming activity. As I said, we will come to use these in our journals. Not only will be doing some decorating some covers with some of them, maybe the thicker, bigger flowers, but I do want to use them within like tags and journaling cards, pockets, that kind of thing, and to see which ones work best. Then it also doesn't matter that if you not very confident at cutting straight circles either, because of how you fold it in half anyway. It doesn't really matter. So that's another one, and last one. So yeah, once you get going, they're quite quick to put together. Sorry, putting it up again. Okay, that's number 6. So we want to just bring you back through this one and join them together like so. Oh, look at that, another cute one. Okay, so let's just finish this off. Yeah. Wouldn't be a Fabric Friday sewing without me stabbing myself with the needle. Oops, gonna go over that again, look. Now, I just noticed that that is sticking up. Go down, just poking. If you do have anything that sticks up in the middle, you can just poke it through. It's going to be hidden with the button anyway. And just manipulate those little flowers. Okay, let's do a knot. There we go. So we just need a bit of material on the back, and I just used a bit of the pink. It doesn't really matter. You can use any bit of material. Oop, that went a bit small. It's a bit small. That can go in my scrap. I've probably done this way too big now. Yeah, a little bit too big. Let's take a little bit more off. That's a better size. Okay. Bit of Fabri-Tac glue. Over there. I mean, that looks cute in itself. So yeah, you could have them whichever way you wanted to. But I'm going to put a button in here. Now I do have some, got that blue one. Not happy with my flower. There. That's a bit better. Do you want that? I think I'd prefer a darker, slightly darker colour in the centre. There's that one. That one's quite nice. So I've got a navy blue. That's quite a big. Is that navy blue or black? Might be navy blue. Let's have a look. thought I had some other blue ones, but I don't. I could go with that one. I think that one looks nice. So let's put some glue around here. And then just pop you down into the centre. I'm just going to hold that when I put the lid on my glue. How are we doing on time? 40 minutes. Well, that's not too bad. I managed to get 3 done in the 40 minutes. But they're so cute, aren't they? I really, really love them. And they are different from these ones. So we've now got 3 different types of flowers that you can create with your scraps of fabric. So I hope you'll give this method a go. The variation of this will require you to use your templates. You will need to cut 6 of them. So if you wanted to, if you want me to do this video next week and you want to get ahead and prep like I've got here, then please do. And then I will come back next week. We'll do a variation to this. And then I've got another one I want to do. I'm not sure if you know them as yo-yos or Suffolk puffs. There's 2 different names. I will have a look into if they are different or not, but I want to be able to do some of those in another part. So this was part 3, variation will be part 4, and those yo-yo puff things will be 5, 6, I can't count. But you get the gist. We're going to be doing some more fun flowers, and then we'll play with them all. We'll do a let's craft, put them all together. We'll get some of our tags, pre-made tags, that we can then decorate these up with. But they just look so gorgeous, don't they? I love these, I really do. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope you've understood how to do these, and we'll give them a go, because they are very, very fun to do. And if you make yourself templates, once you've got your templates, there's great, you can just draw around and cut them out and whiz them together very quickly. So there we go, that's another fun Fabric Friday video from me, and I will be back with some more crafting adventures in my next video. Take care everyone, happy crafting, bye.